Howdy, my name is Sebitwa and I'm a from 7th Half from Moronai High School. My topic is coastal erosion, a crucial environment issue that affects our coastal world or coastal erosion. Coastal erosion is a natural process where the land along the shoreline is worn away by the force of the wind, wave, and the current. It is occurred when the energy from the sea gradually wear down the coastal landing to the loss of the sand, rocks, and soil. Over the time, this process can result a significant change to the landscape. The concept of the Blue Pacific region. To begin, let us all explore the concept of the Blue Pacific. The Blue Pacific represents more than just a geographical regions. It comprises the cultural identity, resources, that significance of the Pacific Islands nation, including my own island, Kiribati. It is emphasized that sharing understand of an important of our environment or vast oceanic that needs for a sustainable management of a protection. What is coastal erosion? As you can see, coastal erosion as a significant or coastal erosion is the meaning of coastal erosion that when the land is being worn away or displaced due to the various natural forces, including the wave, the current, and the sea level rise. I hope you all know the sea level rise. The coastal erosion has an effect as on spatial and temporal variations. Coastal erosion has a significant effects on both spatial and temporal variation of the coastal line in my country. The concept of the Blue Pacific region. To begin, let's explore the concept of the Blue Pacific. The Blue Pacific represents more than just a geographical region. It comprises the cultural identity, resources, and inspiring of the Pacific Island nations, including my country, Kiribati, emphasize the shared understanding of the importance of our vast oceanic environment and the need for its sustainable management and protection. What is coastal erosion? Now let us dive into the meaning of coastal erosion. Coastal erosion occurs when the land is being worn away or displaced due to the variation natural forces, including wave, current, and sea level rise. Coastal erosion has significant effects on both spatial and temporal variation of the coastal line in my country. In my research, I found out how how coastal erosion affect different areas in different way by dealing with the natural process, which as a wave action, a sea level rise, storm like the wind direction, and human activity. From this can lead to the loss of the land. As you can see now, the land, and then can cause the beach to become narrow or even disappear completely. On the other hand, coastal erosion also affect temporal variation, like over the time, like the years or the seasons. Coastal erosion along the places has been overaggravated or by rising sea level rises, like linking the climate change from this. It can lead to be noticed different in the shape of the features on the beach of the coastal line depending on the time of the year. The impact of coastal erosion to my environment. The impact of coastal erosion in the Blue Pacific region are profound and mitigate effectively not natural ecosystem but also human communities depending on this environment for their livelihood and sustainability. Kiribati amplify how coastal erosion lead to heavy losses and changes in the marine ecosystem, seawaters, instructions into our freshwater supplies, increasing vulnerability during storms and an economic challenge tied up close to the environmental health. How to minimize or to address the coastal erosion? To mitigate or to impact of the coastal erosion and to minimize the impact of my beautiful island, which is Kiribati. One way that we can minimize or to address the impact of coastal erosion is to restore of the mangrove. It's the best action to minimize the impact of coastal erosion. Like we all know, replanting, not deforestation, but to replant trees. Like one is the mangrove on the beach to reduce the wave energy, to take away the shorelines, or to make the beach narrow. This actually is very useful because it can help our environment to reduce or to protect our beach from taking away from the coastal erosion, or to not be worn away by the sea level rises. The way to minimize or to address the coastal erosion is the community engagement, which is mean some of the community living in the coastal areas must be engaged in planning or managing the coastal erosion by building a sea level walls, like this, the sea walls, and managing a coastal erosion by to prevent the soil erosions or to protect both the natural environment and human infrastructures. On the side that I studied in Moronai High School, in Moronai Seawall, beach at the ocean side was once being eroded by the sea level rise, but Moronai community overcome it by building a seawall in order to protect the school and also the villages or people who live near the sea. The proposed measure to reduce the impact of coastal erosion on the natural environment of the Blue Pacific region is the best courses of action because it offers an environmentally sustainable, economically benefit, and social inclusive solutions. By restoring a coastal erosions solutions enhances resilience to climate change and support both natural and environment local communities. Coastal erosion is a common environmental issue for my country, which is Kiribati, posing significant challenges to both the environment and the well-being of local communities. By understanding the meaning of coastal erosion, its effect on spatial and temporal variation, and its impact on the environment, we can all serve to fight coastal erosion, to protect and to fight for our own lives and our community. All strive to protect and to fight coastal erosion for our beautiful shorelines from being worn away on courses of the sand. Through this sustainable practice and our community involvement and global cooperation, we can ensure the future of these fragile ecosystems and preserve the Blue Pacific generation to come.